Thank you, Erica. Two big stories we've been covering this week. The nationwide Occupy protests, the demonstrators rallying against corporate greed. It started in New York City 3 weeks ago, and we're seeing it all over the country in San Francisco, San Jose, and Sacramento.
We're also following the Dr. Conrad Murray trial, Michael Jackson's personal physician charged with involuntary manslaughter. So we've got our legal expert, attorney Ivan Golde, here to talk about both of these cases.
Yes, good morning.
Let's start, good morning, Ivan. Let's start locally with the Occupy protests, which these protesters are occupying. I mean, they're sleeping out, and I thought you couldn't just camp where you want to camp.
Look,
but they're not arrested.
The protests are fine. They have a message. If corporate greed is their message and they want to make a statement, no problem. But the law says you have to be out of the park past 11 p.m. There's safety and security reasons. They were warned. They stay in the park. They stayed in the park late at night after the curfew, so they were arrested. Simple as that. The problem, Daria, these protesters, they want attention. That's what they want. They want to be arrested. They want their story to be on the news. That way they get the attention and their movement gets attention, and that's what they really want. Much more than 100 protesters. We're talking about it now. That's the real attention they want. So their mission is accomplished. But the bottom line is no exceptions. You can't be in the park past 11. Let me tell you, there's a lot of crime, a lot of bad things that occur in those parks late at night, and that's what the policy of this law is all about.
Big difference, though, between these protesters and the BART protests, which we covered before, where they were disrupting service or trying to, where this is more of a passive protest.
This protest is fine, but not after the curfew. During the day, it's no problem.
Right, but I still don't understand the law, because we're seeing the protests in San Jose and Sacramento and San Francisco, and like in San Francisco, our live shot shows people camping, sleeping overnight on the street, and I thought I wasn't allowed.
The problem in Sacramento, okay, and loitering on the street.
But San Francisco, you can sleep on the street?
No,
but they did, and they're not arrested for that.
So, okay, that's not a city ordinance, and sleeping on the street is questionable. You can, they do, they don't. The cops kind of lay off of it. But in Sacramento specifically, they were in the park late at night, and those were arrested, and the police warned them. But I'm telling you, Daria and Mark, that's what these protesters and the listeners out there, really, they want to be arrested. That's the nature of protest. Get arrested, get on TV, and get the attention.
All right, let's talk about the Dr. Conrad Murray trial. And watching the trial, who's doing a better job making their case right now, the prosecution or the defense?
Well, it's 50-50. It's up in the air. You know, it's chilling. You know, when we really look at this trial and think about it, you know what? Michael Jackson may have OD'd. He may have injected himself with that propofol. He may have just taken too much of everything, and that was a reason why he died. That's what the defense is saying. That's their defense. Look, the bottles, the drugs, they were all bedside. It was Michael Jackson who killed himself, not Dr. Murray.
So they're doing a pretty good job, you say, kind of selling
and
that
Michael
side.
Jackson, as we know, had substance problems his entire life. He very well may have done it. We don't know for sure. Is that reasonable doubt? It very well may be. And I hate to say it's similar to Elvis Presley, and Michael Jackson was married to Elvis Presley's daughter. This may have been an overdose that may have slightly, or more than slightly, been at the hands of Michael Jackson himself. We really don't know for sure. And if we don't know for sure,
then you can't
does the good doctor get the benefit of the doubt?
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot.
All right.